Water is an essential part of the Earth system. Water is special not only because it covers over 70% of the Earth's surface, but also because it is the only known substance that can exist in gaseous, liquid, and solid phases within the relatively narrow range of temperatures and pressures found on Earth.
Water's special qualities come from the unique shape of the water molecule. Each molecule contains two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen, arranged such as that one side of the molecule is positively charged while the other side is negatively charged. If two water molecules come together, the positive side of one is attracted to the negative side of the other, making the molecules cling together.
Water can easily change into three different states of matter, which can be either solid, liquid, or gas. When water is in a solid state or ice, the water molecules are packed together, preventing it from changing shape. Ice has a very regular pattern with the molecules rigidly apart from one another, connected by the hydrogen bonds that form crystals. These crystals have a number of open regions and pockets, making ice less dense than liquid water. This is why ice floats on water. Ice forms when the temperature is below freezing, 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. As a liquid, the attractive forces between molecules weaken and individual molecules can begin to move around each other. Because the molecules can slip and slide around one another, water takes the shape of any container it is in. As gas, water molecules move very rapidly and are not bound together. Although we cannot see water in its gaseous state, we can feel it in the air on a hot, humid day. Commonly, water boils at a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit, forming water vapor. Also, water vapor weighs less than air, which is part of the reason clouds float high in the sky. Water cycles endlessly throughout the atmosphere, oceans, land, and life of planet Earth, taking each physical state at one time or another. The first physical change is called freezing, in which liquid turns into ice. An example of this is water turning into ice cubes. The second physical change is called melting, which is the exact opposite of freezing. In melting, solid turns into liquid, and an example of these are ice cream, melting after a short period of time. The next physical change is called evaporation, in which water turns into gas. An example of this is water turning into water vapor, which causes the formation of clouds that we see up in the sky. The next physical change is called condensation, which is the exact opposite of evaporation. In condensation, gas turns into liquid, which is the reason we experience rain from time to time.
The next physical change is called deposition, in which gas turns into liquid directly without it passing through the liquid phase. An example of these are water vapor turning directly into snow or snowflakes.
The next physical change is called sublimation, which is the exact opposite of evaporation. In sublimation, solid turns directly into gas without passing through the liquid phase. An example of this is dry ice turning into gas at room temperature.
Created using Powtoon.